Jorin's bumhole. It's me, Bimblin Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the Free Peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from Eriador. Awesome. All right. So, here we are in sunny Staddle. We love it. And we've got stuff to do, so let's crack on with it. Let's go to Gammy Boggs. I think she's our first port of call. Gammy Boggs. She's up here. Second farm on the left. There she is. God rest her. Gammy Boggs. Redweed is such a good constable. Actually, hang on. Let me just... check the audio here. I had trouble there. Okay, carry on. Ignore that.
How do you do?
Redweed is such a good constable. Always has a moment for Gammy, he does. I've been here since I was a little hobbit, through me tweens and on now into me older years. Seen a good crop of hobbit grown, and seen more wandering to the hill overlooking Bree, or down onto Buckland of the Shire. Staddle is me home, and I shall not leave any time. I know all the hobbits here, who has the long hair, curly hair, even the little blonde hobbit. How curious, I said, when I seen him. Ho ho ho, listen to me, prattling on.
Stay and have some tea.
I'd wager Falco Greenhand is the best gardener in all of Staddle, and that's saying quite a lot. He's very proud of that garden of his, and not without reason. It's quite a sight. Recently, he hasn't been coming round to visit like he used to, though, and I'm a little worried about him. In fact, I heard his garden is going through a rough spell, and it might not survive the season. Maybe you could find out what is going on and put my mind at ease. Falco's farm is southwest of here. Falco's a good friend, and I hate to see him lose that garden. We'll do that for you, Gammy. So, he's over here. It's always a laugh dealing with hobbits, isn't it? Falco Greenhand.
Good day.
Please, leave me alone. I don't need this right now. I have too much else to worry about than some busybody. Shoo! My problems are not yours. Go tell Gammy that she should stop nosing about. Ooh, touchy. Touchy, touchy. Oh, I like his funky shield. Nice.
How do you do?
No trouble about him. Why, I've known old Falco all my life, and I tell you there's naught he cares more about than his garden. I'm not going to stand around and do nothing.
Could I take a moment
Maybe
of
you
your
could
time?
talk to some of the other Staddle folk and see if they know anything about what's happening to Falco's garden. Someone surely knows something that might help, and you can find them keeping watch over their own farms here in Staddle. We need to find out what's happening to Falco's garden, since he will not tell us. Okay, let's see if the person in the next farm knows anything. Lily Underhill.
Oh,
Gammy, I wish I didn't know what I know, but I do. I promised Falco I wouldn't say anything. Tell Gammy I wish I could help, but I can't. That's a Gammy. At least this isn't far.
how do you do?
You say Lily knows what's going on with Falco, but won't say anything? Why, shame on that girl.
Hello, there.
If
Might
Lily
I
knows
speak with you a
something, we
moment?
can likely get her to talk. She'll be coy, as most hobbit lasses her age are, but if you ask nicely, I'm certain that she'll tell you what we need to help poor Falco. We need to band together and make certain that Falco gets all the help he can to get through this difficult time. Go back to Lily at her farm beneath the hill. It isn't far down the road east, and try and find out from her what she saw. Lily's secret. Alright, Lily, fess up.
What do you need?
I told Falco I wouldn't say anything about what I know, but I might be able to tell you without saying anything. Then I wouldn't be telling, would I? I like flowers, Bimblin, but not just any flowers. I like the flowers that are my namesake. South of my house, down beyond the yellow tree, you'll find lilies, red ones. Get me a bundle of lilies and keep your eyes open. If you look where you are, you'll notice the big problem facing poor Falco. Right, we'll do that. Next up, this is the Widow Froghorn. Asphodel. Oh, she hasn't got a quest yet. But I think this guy has. I think it's Constable Underhill down here. Oh no, Bolger. Constable Bolger. I beg your pardon.
Just a moment.
I don't know how many letters from Imlock I can put up with, friend. We had better do something about the brigands that are stealing this pipeweed crop before I get another.
Could I take a moment
The
of your
Blackwolves have
time?
established a camp at Ostbarrenor, south and slightly west of here. I suspect they sneak out every night to steal pipeweed and produce. They're probably keeping Imlock's pipeweed in a barrel somewhere within the ruins. If you can retrieve that barrel and bring it to Imlock, perhaps you will spare me another one of his letters. Good luck, Bimblin. I do not relish the idea of more correspondence with an angry grouse. A grouse, is it? Right, the other person we got to speak to is the magnificently named Eldo Swatmidge. And he's down here. Resources together. Eldo Swatmidge. Awesome. Oh, I'll grab that resource as well. Oh, that's it. Oh, wait, hang on. Something flash then. That normally means shadowy wraith rubbish. I can't see one. But yeah, when you get a flash on the screen, wondering if he might have generated one. But it doesn't seem to be here now. Let's talk to Eldo. Because he's the dog at the well. Not feeling well. Ailing hound.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere.
What? Gar is sick? Why, he came from one of my Wellnetter's litters. My own dogs occasionally eat something that doesn't quite sit right with them. When they do, I've got an herbal remedy my grandfather taught me that helps clear it right up. I've most everything on hand, but I'll be needing fennel seeds to finish it up proper. Fennel grows in the mid-water marshes. Sorry, I've got to get my teeth in. Fennel grows in the mid-water marshes, but it's hard to find because the Nika-breakers have a fancy for it. It might be easier just to find a Nika-breaker that still has fennel caught in its pincers than to find a fresh plant. Bring the seeds back to me and I will mix up a remedy for Gar. And he's got another quest.
I hope it's not a bother, but
This
may
is
I
a
speak
fine
with you?
farm, wouldn't you say? Yes, life has been very kind to me. My only regret is I haven't anyone to share it with. I think you might be able to help me, if you're of a mind. The Widow Froghorn lives up the hill to the west, and she's a fine lady, but she won't hear of me courting her. I've been sending letters to her for a while now, asking her to tea, to the dance, to watch over me dog, but she refuses every time. Now, Widow Froghorn, Asphodel is her right name, is always needing help around her farm. Maybe if you lend her a hand, saying a kind word about me now and then, she'll change her mind. Go west up the hill, then turn south by the fence at the top. Her farm is at the crossroads. Okay. So, it's hot to trot. Let's see if the Widow Froghorn's having any of it. I doubt it. Here she is.
Hello there.
Who might you be? Another farmhand Eldo was sent to help me. I don't need his help, thank you very much, and good day to you. No matter how many times I tell him no, he just won't give up. I swear, there's only one thing he loves, and it's those dogs he raises. If it doesn't bark or have a tail to wag, he doesn't know the first thing about it.
Could I take a moment of
I
your
must
time?
beg your pardon, but it's been a bit of a trial since I lost my Bodo. If you're here to lend a hand, I won't stop you. The pipeweed is ready for harvest, so if you're still intent on helping out, you can bring it in. It's right there on the other side of my wheat field. But you should know, I'll not change my mind about old Eldo Swapmidge. I don't know. True love does not run smooth. Right, collected the pipeweed. That was easy.
How do you do?
I see you've harvested quite a bundle of pipeweed. You have my thanks. A helping hand is appreciated no matter where it comes from. You say Eldo is a good solid hobbit. You would say that, I suppose, being in his employ. Asphodel takes the pipeweed and hands you a folded sealed note. Take this back to your good solid friend. And don't read it. Take it back, and we won't read it. Because we're a fine, upstanding dwarf. Plus, I think Eldo will probably tell us what it says anyway. Won't you, Eldo?
Oh, woe is me.
You're back. How did it go? What's this? Oh, refused again. Well, I'm not going to give up. If you go back and tell her some of my good qualities, I'm sure she'll reconsider. I'm sure of it. Did you mention how hard-working I am? I'm an honest fellow, and good to me dogs. They say you can judge the worth of a hobbit by how he treats his dogs, and I treat mine like royalty. You go help her out round the farm some more, and be sure to mention that, like royalty.
I hope it's not a bother.
Asphodel
but
mentioned in her
may I
letter
speak
that
with
there are bears wandering closer and closer to her farm. Maybe this is a clue that she needs some help with them. Would you make your way to the woods south of her farm and drive the bears away? This might show her that I am willing to see to her safety and show how caring I can be. When you're done, tell her. Yeah, I do it all. Blimey. Right, so we've got to kill bears. We've also got to kill boas from before. And we've got to pick up some lilies. There's a boa. Let's kill it. That's one down. And we need some bears. There's another boar. I can see a bear there. You! Stop harassing old ladies. So another couple of bears down here. It's a copper deposit. Death on two legs. That's three. Some rowan branches. Bristle hide. Heavy rowan branches. Yeah, so we'll just come down here and sort this out for everyone. Yeah, I think it'll take us most of our time, these Staddle quests. We've also got to go in the Midgewater Marshes a bit. So we'll leave the prologue till next episode, I think. This might be quite a long episode because I'd forgotten about Eldo Swapmage. That's one of those like back and forths. While Asphodel plays hard to get. That's the bears done. Let's finish off these bristleids. Roll a 5. There's 2 here. 3 here. Right, we need 2 more. If you ever, it's one there. If you ever see anything like this, like, you know, that's obviously going to be a quest at some later point. This odd-looking plant. And that'll be our final bristle hide there. These are not the lilies. The lilies are further over here. So there's one. I'm not so sure delete key, U key will work here. We'll try it. Oh, it has. So we're supposed to be keeping our eyes open. See what the problem is. Oh. It's going to get us a copper deposit. And a red lily. I think we'll have to head further this way though for the rest of the red lilies. We need 3 more. Ooh, and what's this here? Why? It appears to be another ruin. Perhaps this is what Lily meant. It's full of black wolves. Are they messing up his garden? Probably. So we've collected all these, but we've got to find that barrel of pipeweed as well. And we may as well kill some black wolves while we're at it. You know, this guy's going to come in, spoil it for us. With his fancy damn magic. Minstrel. The supply crate. Thought he was going to get that, but he must have missed it. Okay. Yes. History of the Dunedain. The statue here. So that is one of the deeds for the history of the Dunedain. So I've showed you where it is. We'll also take the shattered picture as an artifact. Just quickly show you here. We will come back here as part of the, I think it's the prologue. I think so. We will be coming that way again. But we're still looking for this barrel. We've got how many more? We've got 16 more brigands to kill for the advanced slayer deed. There's the barrel of stolen pipeweed. Let's have it. Whoa, one shot. So long, chums. Some more scholar stuff. Something else attacking it. Oh, you. See you, Sonny Jim. And I think there's somebody just outside here. Hey, hey! Right, so we've done a bit there, I think. Right, I think we will head into the Midwater Marsh, collect some fennel seeds, and see about these goblins. Now, here's the Midwater Marshes. And remember what I said. If you can kill Nika-breakers while you're at it, all for the best. As it is the part of a quest at the moment. But, see, we've got a fennel seed and we had to kill 8 of them anyway. But just keep killing them because you need to kill quite a few. There is plenty, but it's more of a question of the amount you've got to kill. It becomes a bit of a hassle. Most of the time, you're actually paddling, so that's not a problem. Though you do have to swim occasionally. Right, we've got the fennel seeds anyway. Now, just got to look for these little ruins. I think this is the first set over here. But, first of all, why don't we take this copper deposit? Because I'm still desperate for money. Come on. Oh, not close enough. There. Sickle flies as well. Kill these. It's very similar to the Nika-breakers. You just need to kill loads of them. So it's always worth just to crack on with them. Any chance you get, kill one. Ooh, a rich copper deposit. Nice. Nice indeed. This is where having a class like a hunter really comes in. Because you can really crack on. Kill a lot of things very quickly. loads of sappers. I'm not too bothered by the bombs because obviously I'm about level 20 odd now. But early on, sappers can be a real pain. Right. We need to defeat goblins at the Goblin Hole ruins and the 2 chieftains. Fly. Look at the size of these flies. Imagine if one of them stung you. Right, so let's keep going. Sickle flies. These are not as common as Nika-breakers, but you don't have to kill as many. That is Marshwater Fort. We'll have to go there at some point. Greater sickle fly. Kill it till it's there. Rowan branches. Yes, these are the Goblin Hole ruins that are just coming up. I think. I think they are. Yes. So it's just flashed up. Are they part of the deed? Yes, Goblin Hole ruins. Osbarrow, Norway, we've just been as well. So we've got the old Greenway Fort, Hillshire ruins, and Marshwater Fort, which we'll be going there eventually anyway. Oh, these clowns. You! That's one. Two. And ooh, a supply crate. The good things about the sappers, if you're low level, just hit them with a ranged attack. They drop the pot. They drop the pot and blow themselves up. Just do that again. Well, that's always good. That's funny. And another good thing about the Midgewater Marshes is they do have plenty of resources, as you can see. Things like supply crates knocking around. Yes, there's a scholar resource there, so let this sapper blow himself up. Pick this up. Yeah, so it's quite straightforward. The Midgewater Marshes. Some people we need to chat to up there, but first let's just kill the oh, I think that guy we saw before has probably been through here, killed a few. Just got to kill those 2 chieftains. I must say, I do like the way. I'm just going to back off here. Oh, yeah. See how it's a lot lighter? just move up to here, and as we move up to here, everything goes really dark. See it? It's very clever. Helps with the ambiance. Back into Elon. Ambiance. He got me that time. He got me that time. And I'll just use this to get rid of that that annoyance. Load himself up now. Oh, there's one. Gerson. And he's got a nice supply crate next to him. And he was asleep, which helps. He is an epic, but even if you back down at level 10 or 11, you should have little trouble killing him. Right, we'll go find the other one. I think he's around here. Yes, there he is. Stars, or whatever he's called. He's got a mate with him, but it's not going to help him. Die. Okay. What we're going to do is run up here. I've got to chat to some of the watchers out here in the marshes. So chat to Edda.
What do you need?
Excellent, Bimblin. It will be a while before the Nika-Brika population again grows to be a threat to Staddle. It is good to know I can rely on you to deal with dangers to the town that do not walk on two legs. Still, I fear everyone is so excited about the goblins that they have forgotten the other dangers that lurk in the marshes. There is another threat that I would ask your assistance with.
Would you do something for me?
So, we're doing quite well on the old deeds. Virtue cap's been reached for Valor, so we'll move it on to Wit. And we've got a new deed. Whatever it was. Probably the Breeland Adventurer Final, I think it was. The Midgewater Marshes hide many dangerous creatures, as you have seen, and I intend to make sure that all threats to the people of Staddle are addressed. I've heard the farmers complaining about finding a particularly deadly breed of spider crawling in their fields. It seems that their presence is focused somewhere between the old Marshwater Fort and the Wood's Edge ruins on the edge of the marshes. They have overrun both of these old ruins, and I worry about what might happen if they decide to come to Staddle in greater numbers. I would appreciate it if you would lessen the threat by killing a few of those dreadful creatures and their queen. We'll do that, Edda. Roderick, the Nika friend.
Can I speak with you a moment?
Hello there. Enjoying a nice stroll through the marshes. I don't meet too many folk that can stand the smell, and the bugs, and the damp. So it's always nice to meet a kindred spirit. Say hello to Snicken. Who's a good boy then? That's Snicken in the cage there. The Nika-Brika in the cage responds only with an angry clicking sound. That wasn't nice, Snicken. I don't know what's gotten into you. He might be hungry. In fact, he might be wanting his favourite food, sickle fly wings. If you kill a few of the greater sickle flies, you might find enough wings to satisfy Snicken. That might cheer him up. You've got to kill the greater sickle flies. Don't kill a load of the normal sickle flies because you won't get the drop. So there's a little tip for you all. Here's Bill Mossfoot, scouting the marshes. It's as I feared, Bimblin. If the goblins have already spread so far throughout the Midgewater Marshes, they intend to stay. If it were not for the spider infestation at the ruins in the northern stretch of the marshes, I would expect goblins to seize those as well. The increasing number of goblins in the Midgewater Marshes troubles me, true, but I am even more concerned about the weapons that some of them appear to be wielding. Swords and axes are bad enough, but strange oil that some of these goblins carry is likely to do much greater damage. I'm not thinking only of the farms and crops of Staddle, though the threat of fire to food and pipeweed is immense. I'm thinking of the little folk. This is a threat beyond them, I think. The more of those fire-wielding goblins we can defeat here in the marshes, the fewer will remain to threaten Staddle. I need you to deal with them, and quickly. So we'll kill some of those. 2 chieftains. Well done, Bimblin. With these 2 dealt with, I think our immediate concerns for Staddle will be closed. Return to Watcher Redweed in Staddle and tell him of your success here. I will. But first, we have things to do. Like kill these sappers. Blow yourself up, lad. Good man. If we get to the top of this hill, we should be able to see a bit more. I'll mention this now because it happens to be daytime. But up there, there's like a pass through there. That's where the Ranger Cave is. When we get round to doing the end of the prologue quest. A good tip for finding these sappers is because they're always holding these like gourds full of oil over their heads, you can normally spot them from quite far away. The fact they glow themselves up means it's quite quick to get rid of them. See, there's another one. So you just see the the gourds they're holding bobbing along. That's a great sickle fly. See if we can get. If I recall, the drop of sickle fly wings is poor. He says getting one first go, but but I think it is pretty poor. But we have to kill them anyway for the Slayer deed, so it's okay, I suppose. Right, we'll start heading towards the Marshwater Fort. There's another sapper over there. We'll get him after we've got this rowan wood. We only need 3 more of those. There's a sickle fly. Oh, we got lucky again. Determined to make a liar of me, is it? Ah, we didn't get one that time. Now it's going to start being awkward. He says as he gets another one. I think that's a secret. If I just say that I'm not going to get a great sickle fly wing, we'll get one. There's a Nika-Breaker. See a Nika-Breaker? Kill it. Great sickle fly. Yeah, but no chance of getting a sickle fly wing off this. Yes! Awesome. We'll kill them anyway because we need them for the deed. Right, there's the ruin that we want to go towards, because we've got to kill some of these spiders. There's 3 Nika-Breakers we can kill here. I spy a sapper. See? Just see the little gourd bouncing up and down. He blows himself up. Nika-Breaker. plenty of spiders around here. We need 2 sappers, but we'll probably get them on the way back. I should imagine. They should respawn at the time we get back. So this is a nice trot round the marshes, isn't it? It's not bad actually. I was complaining about the Midgewater marshes, wasn't I, a couple of episodes ago. But they're not bad. They're just not big enough. Obviously in the books they're much larger. There's a marsh spider. And another one. Kill 2 of those. Let's hang around here, get the things like the brood watchers. Come on. Gonna get 2 of them here. Well, 2 spiders. Right, history of the Dunedain, ancient altar. Let's be having it. There we go. So, not got much of those left. And one's in Bree itself. It's tricky to find, but I'll show you where it is. Just going to stay around here to kill the marsh spiders and the brood watchers. And then I'll show you where the queen is. She's also around here. Brood watchers are the most difficult to find. But we're doing okay, we only need 2 more. Let's move over here. If any have respawned. There's one. Now the queen is in here. Hopefully she's got a brood watcher with her. There she is. No, she hasn't. That's annoying. But we'll kill the queen, seeing as we're here. Right, there we go. So we only need a brood watcher. Just run around and find one. Let's swim. They're normally quite close to the ruins. We should bump into one. He says. Bumped into some rowan branches. We'll have them. There's one. Let's be having you. This should be the last one. It is. Set them rowan branches. Yes, these sickle flies, they're no good. They're alright for the deed, but they're no good to get any of those wings off. So that's a nifty to remember, because when I was first doing that quest, I came over to the Marshwater ruins, and of course there were a lot of sickle flies. Killed lots of them, and they did count towards the deed, but I was getting a bit frustrated that they weren't dropping any of the wings. The reason they weren't dropping any of the wings was because they're not those great sickle flies, and they're the only ones that drop the wings. Right, where are these sappers? I was hoping that they'd have respawned by now. No, don't want you. you're just a scout. So, we've completed the first part, Sickle Fly Slayer. And we've now got the advanced version, which is... How many have we got to do? 40. So 60 all told to do both of those Slayer deeds for Sickle Flies. It's a lot more for the Breakers, I think it's 90. 30 for the first deed and 60 for the second one. There we go, there's a sapper. Blow yourself up. Good lad. And there's another one over there just past this copper deposit. Yay! So I think we are alright. Just back up here. Turn in a couple of quests with these guys. You have dealt with those goblins. Well done, Bimblin. The goblins in the marshes are still a threat, but now they should be easier to deal with. You have my thanks, Bimblin. And now you have some more coin for your trouble. Cheers, dude. Right. Roderick.
Hello there.
Those wings are just the kind that Snicker likes. You saved me some trouble hunting down those great sickle flies. Now here's a treat for you. I'll give you the key to my chest over there. I put all the treasures I find in the marshes in there. Maybe you'll find something you like. The next time you take a pleasant stroll through the Midgewater marshes, stop by and say hello. So we get both of those. We'll open the chest. And we got some crap. But that's okay. What are you going to find in a marsh? Edda.
What can I do for you?
Good for you, Bimblin. Without the Marsh Queen, it will be a long time before the spiders once again pose a threat to the town. Now that I'm satisfied that the menace of the Midgewater marshes has been overcome, I'll lend a hand to Redweed with those goblins. If the beastly things come too near the town, I will be sure to let you know, Bimblin. And we'll choose the axe. Okay, so they're done with for the time being. I'm just going to run back, mainly because I want to kill Breakers on the way. So I may speed this up. Or, if I have some quality, what's the word? If I have some quality banter, I may keep it. We shall see. It's not looking good, is it? Supply crate. And see if we can get up here to the shattered picture. There we are. Right, I'm not so bothered about goblins. It is Breakers and things that I want to kill. Yeah, so if you do this, you will do the deed. I find it just easier to do it this way. You can leave it to the end, you know, and just go on a massive run of doing it. But I like to do it as I go along. We'll be coming back into the marshes. As I say, we've got to find that cave. Warn the rangers. All that good stuff. Yeah, I'll probably be speeding this up, won't I? Banter's shite. Die. because 24 and 30, lagging behind. Normally complete the first part of the deed by now. He's just not good at all. There's another one. There are Slayer accelerators that you can get from the store, but I don't bother with them. But, well, I do. I have bothered with them in the past, but just for the slug deed in the Shire. But I must say, I think they've put more slugs there now. There must have been an outcry, and I think the developers have put a few more slugs in. We didn't need it this time. Let's get back to Eldo, so we can help out that poor dog at the well. Got the fennel seeds. Have I gone the right way? I have a feeling I've gone the wrong way, but we'll take this copper deposit and then I'll get on my horse. Strong heart, away! Yes, I've gone the wrong way. So just back up here, that's where Eldo is. He's got carried away killing Nika-breakers. Yeah, so he's up this way. I think he's straight up there, I think. Or it's giving us the opportunity to do a bit of gathering. Oh, we'll also be speaking to this lady later on. She's a lady. Do like speaking to elf maidens. Right, there's Eldo's farm. Eldo, my man! How's it going?
Oh, woe is me.
You've brought me the fennel seeds. Good, good. Give them here, and I'll boil them up with the rest of this. There we go. Take this remedy to Gar and let him drink it. He may not much like it, but make sure he drinks it all the same. He should recover soon. Okay. Got to talk to Asphodel again, haven't we? But also, Lily. Bring the lilies to Lily. She's here.
Hello?
If you were looking around yourself down in the South Chetwood, you likely noticed all the big folk there. Now you know my secret, and I never said a word. Oh, thank you for the flowers, Bimblin. They are lovely. Now you can tell Gabby Boggs that you know what I know, and I hope you can find a way to help poor Falco. And Asphodel. There she is.
Good day.
Sent you again, did he? That Eldo swap midge is certainly persistent. I'll give him that at least. He's honest too. I'm glad you shared that information, Bimling, because it's certainly important. Or perhaps it isn't. Tell him that I appreciate the help around here, but the answer is still no. Right, so we'll talk to Eldo, because he's only down here. And I want to get this one over with. The love boat. Except we haven't got a boat. It's exciting and new. Step aboard. We're expecting you. Do you remember the love boat? Rubbish. My old mum loved it, but I thought it was rubbish.
Please, leave me
Still
to my
no.
sorrow.
She's fickle to be sure, but she's the finest lady in Staddle. Well, regardless, I think you've made another fine impression. You're doing wonderfully, Bimblin.
I hope it's not a
Asphodel
bother,
keeps
but
a farm going by
may I
selling her
speak to-
goods at the farmer's market. I made a deal with Hemlock Grouse to pay double what the others pay for her fresh vegetables. Could you go to her farm, collect the produce she means to sell and deliver it to Hemlock? Be sure to return the money to her when you are done. Alright, we'll do that. But I'll pick up this copper deposit. Doing all this running around, I may as well gather some resources and earn some cash. So back for Asphodel. We're doing this because we've got to go back to Staddle anyway. We've got some things to turn in Staddle itself. So we may as well do this all at the same time.
How do you do?
Eldo didn't send a layabout, did he? And he's kind to his dogs. How about that? Since you've already proven yourself so useful, why not take this into Staddle and sell it to Hemlock Grouse? He'll be in the town square most likely. Maybe then we can continue our discussion of Eldo Swap Midge's good qualities, of which I'm sure you will tell me there are many. The man's a saint! Oh, we've got Gammy Boggs. I nearly forgot. She's up here, isn't she?
Good day.
Big folk! Bad enough the men in Arket burned their town, then ran to the Chetwood. I didn't know that there were some near here. Oh, Falco, whatever are we to do with you? Is that the sword?
Hello there.
I think you should
Might
speak
I
with
speak
Falco
you a
again.
moment?
Maybe those mysterious trespassers are responsible for ruining his poor garden. His farm is southwest of here. Quickly, return to him and tell him what you learned. I hope the old fool will be more helpful to you this time. Quite right. So we'll go and see him. As you can see, doing it this way saves a little bit of time. Not much, but a little bit.
Good day.
Misery me, you found me out. I made a deal with those wicked ruffians. They promised not to ruin me crops if I paid them. I did for a while, but when I stopped, they were true to the word, such as it is, and they ruined me lovely garden. They said their leader would be very unhappy with me if I didn't pay him. And not just that, they said he'd burn down the whole town. I heard that happened up Archet way, and now I'm worried it'll happen to Staddle too. I know I should have said something sooner, but I was so afraid. This sharky they're trying to impress sounds fearsome. Perhaps Constable Bolger can help you stop them. Please go tell him at once. His house is southeast of here. So we'll do that because it's not far. He's just down here, down the hill a bit. There's his hole. Or his farmstead or whatever the hell it is. I suppose, yeah, it's not a hole, is it? Right, I think we've got to dismount for this, because there's going to be violence.
What do you need?
Old Falco has put us in a tough place, sure enough. The Blackwolves have been lurking about the Chetwood for a while now, and they seem to be getting a little bolder since this Sharky showed up. They've started pushing folks like Falco about. Perhaps we can put an end to that here. All we can do now is wait. Right, there's going to be a brigand attack. Here they come. Look at these clowns. I'll get your bow out. No, it doesn't look good. Some more. Have you got some more friends? Good. Kill them too. And you, with the bow. Ah. Oh, is this the big man? The lieutenant? Meet my steel. Constable Bolger getting stuck in. And we've completed Brigand Slayer. Woo! So it's the one in Breeland we want. Cool. Right. So we've completed that deed. Virtue cap's been reached for wit. So we'll move it on to zeal. Deed bestowed. And we got some lottery points. Awesome. All 10 of them. Right. We'll go and lay Falco's mind at rest. Ooh, more copper. Yes, so it'll probably be a longish episode this, but it's not too bad, Staddle. It's quite small. So even with the toing and throwing, you can get it done quite quickly. This will probably be about an hour or just over an hour to do all this. And then it's just finishing off the prologue. And we'll do that next episode.
How do you do?
The ruffians have been driven off. They won't be coming back. Oh, thank you. Thank you, friend. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. I'll do my best not to mess with Sharky's men again. Protecting my garden is not worth destroying my lovely town. Please tell everyone how very, very sorry I am.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Now that Constable Bolger is safe, I can tell you more of the story. Jasper Mudbottom, do you know what? I think I've met a relative of his called Odo. It's the Blackwall that came to me and got me to help him. Since then I felt terrible and the farm has suffered as my guilt grew within me. Jasper used to live here in Staddle, but he joined with the Blackwalls, returning shortly before Arkit burned. When he came back he was changed, something very different about him, stronger and mean-spirited. If you stopped him, I might be able to get back to growing the best pipeweed in all of Breeland. Jasper lives in that fort south of here beyond the yellow tree. He'll be too strong for you to face alone. No, he won't. 'Cause I'm the man. Dwarf, even. He's gonna kick some ass. So down we go. Turn these in, get a few more quests, because that's the way it works. Farmer's Market.
It has.
So, you've got some produce for sale from the Widow Froghorn, do you? Well, I'll be taking it, and here's the payment. And before you start thinking I've gone soft in the head, that's double what I usually pay. Eldo Swapmidge and I have a standing agreement on account of he asked me to pay double for any of the Widow's produce, then he gives me the difference. It's true what they say, a hobbit in love doesn't have no hobbit sense at all. You bring that payment back to the Widow Froghorn, and don't mention the agreement I've got with Swapmidge. That's part of the whole arrangement. Mum's the word, Himlock. Stolen
Can't the body
pipeweed.
be left alone?
This is my pipeweed. Thank you very much, Bimblin. I knew those good-for-nothing Blackwall villains were trying to make off with my prized crop. At least they have the plants back. But what if they come back and try to steal the rest of it?
Could I take a moment of your time?
If we don't do something, the Blackwall brigands will keep stealing me pipeweed, Bimblin. They sneak into my field under the cover of darkness and take as many plants as they can carry. But if you can catch them in the act, you might be able to put some fear into them. My pipeweed field is on the hill above Eldo Swapmidge's home, east of Staddle, right near the western edge of the midwater marshes. You ought to be able to handle them by yourself. The thieves try to steal from me day and night, so you want to keep watch for them. And if you see their leader, take care of him as well. Cool. Right, let's sort this dog out. Gar sniffs at the herbal remedy and then laps some of it up. He slowly drinks the rest of the mixture. Longo looks at you expectantly.
It's terrible.
That remedy should make him feel a lot better. Good boy, Gar. That'll do it. You must have eaten something that disagreed with you, that's all. Here, you can wash that remedy down with... Hey now, what's this? I drew this water from the town well this morning, but it sure smells odd. Is this what made Gar sick?
I hope it's not a bother, but may
I think there's something wrong with the water in the town well, Bimblin. It certainly smells peculiar, that's for sure. And it'd explain why Gar has been feeling poorly. Could it be that something has gotten into the well and poisoned the water? That would be terrible, but it seems likely. Go and tell Lily Underhill we can't have people drinking from the well until we can clean the water somehow. Lily lives over yonder, east of Boggs's farm. Yeah, we know who Lily is. Right. What's your red weed?
How can I be of service?
You have done very well, Bimblin. Very well indeed. I reckon the goblins will be unable to mount an organised attack on the town without the leadership of those goblin chieftains. You have performed a great service for both men and hobbits, Bimblin, and I'm sure the town of Staddle is in your debt. Now Bree must know of our, well, I suppose it really is, your great victory. Damn right it is! And is that any good? 25, no, it's not as good as the postmaster cloak.
Would you do something for me?
You see, the Watchers and I have been stationed in Staddle for only a short time to see to the defence of the little folk here. What with all the trouble we've heard at Arkit and Coombe had, it seemed a wise thing to defend Staddle, especially since its crops feed much of Breeland. My superior, Second Watcher Heathstraw, should know of our victories, and that Staddle appears to be safe, at least for the moment. I dare not leave my post though, so could I ask you to bring my report on to Second Watcher Heathstraw in Breetown? He will probably be near the Boar Fountain. Just head north up the road towards Coombe and turn left at the signpost. Yeah, we'll do that for you, mate. Right. Constable Tangle Rush. Dangerous boys.
Greetings.
I thank you for your aid, Bimblin. It is a great relief to me that the boar population has been thinned, and before the creatures injured any of the folk of Staddle too. I thought it only a matter of time, but you have proven me wrong, and I'm glad of it. We'll take those battle gauntlets. Okay, I think that is everybody in here. So we will go this way back, speak to Lily, and she will send us on to our little elf maiden. She's a lady. Do that, and right above where she lives are those pipeweed fields. So we'll kill some brigands as well, because we love it. Lily!
Just a moment.
Longo thinks a well is poisoned. I don't know. Seems a bit far-fetched. Perhaps he's just imagining it. No. Longo is many things, but a fool he is not. Who could have done such a terrible thing? I have an idea how to fix things, but I'll need your help to make the water safe to drink.
Could I take a moment
There's a
of your
wise
time?
woman named Willow Song who dwells by the Silver Water Spring. She may know of a way to clean the befouled water. Draw a bucket of water from the well and bring it to her. Perhaps she'll know what to do. Take the road east from the town square to the Widow Froghorn's farm, then south to Constable Bolge's house. The Silver Water Spring is southeast of there. So we've got a bit of running around to do. Got a rich copper deposit though, to make it worth our while. We have to go back to Staddle anyway, once we kill all these guys. These are, as you can see... Oh. Just to get rid of that. These are actually epics, but shouldn't be a problem even if you're the same level. Just got to kill a few more. Yeah, up you come. And one more. Then we can go back to Hemlock. Yep. And we're going back to Staddle anyway because we need a bucket of well water. Again, good thing about Staddle is you don't actually have to go far. Some of the Shire ones, you know, you're crossing the entire Shire going back and forth. Especially that bloody fireworks quest. At least here, it's not as far. But it's still going to make for a longish episode, but why not? Well, we like a long episode now and again. Back to Staddle. Okay, Hemlock. The Vigil.
Well, the gall of some folk.
You put a stop to those Blackwolds, Bimblin. I'm glad to hear it. I think the brigands will get the message to stay away from my pipeweed from now on, thanks to you. Here, take these coins. And we'll take that sword as well. And, right, now, carrying the well water. That's right. We can't use our horse. But again, we have a generous time limit. And off we go. We've nearly finished the Staddle quest now. Probably about another 10 minutes. And we can call it a day. We just run down. We saw it before. We went past it before, the Silver Water Spring. And saw the lovely willow song. It's just down here. There's a few bears and a few boars, but they won't bother us at our level. But you have to be careful of them if, obviously, if you're of the same level as them. So you might have to do a bit of dodging. Here it is. Yeah, if you head for this flag, you won't go far wrong. Oh, here she is. She's down here. Willow song. She's a lady.
Greetings to you.
She's a lady. This water smells most foul. Tell me, dwarf, why have you brought it to me?
You may be of service to me.
You need a wash. I do not know who would do such a good thing to the good folk of Staddle, but I know a remedy to cleanse the poison from their well water. Bring me some handfuls of the wildflowers that grow near the yellow tree southwest of the spring. The blossoms possess a cleansing virtue that will purge the poison from the well. The yellow tree was a place of peace in times past, but now it is home to fearsome creatures. You must be courageous if you are to collect the flowers I require. Worry about it. Courageous is my middle name. And it's just down here. They're those plants that I pointed out. Probably about an hour ago now. The ones that were in here. But again, it's ideal for the good old delete key, U-key trick. They're all around the tree. So it's dead easy. And while we're down here, let's find Jasper Mudbottom. Sort him out. Nobody messes with our Staddle friends. Gets away with it. They get the treatment. Oh, did somebody shoot at us then? Oh no, there are targets, aren't they, at the back? Right, Jasper is up here. Kill some of his mates. Before we take him on. Then we'll use the old Kazada menu. Get them all close together. And sort them out. Easy, easy, easy. Right, back on the horse. Probably going to be close to an hour and a half, this, isn't it? Oh, we'll take that supply crate while we're here. It's going to be an hour and a half. What's an extra couple of seconds? Gosh, she's hatchet-faced, isn't she? Look. It's just not good for you, all this villainy and all this being a scumbag. It ages you. to Willow Song. She's up here. And then, obviously, we're going to have to leg it back with the bucket. Ooh, tell you what we will do. This is a little bit annoying, but I think if we were carrying the bucket, we wouldn't be able to speak to Falco. I think we drop the bucket. So we'll just go and sort him out first and then go back to Willow Song. Yeah, it's just one of them annoying things that we can't get around. But if we do it this way round, we're on our horse, so we'll be quicker.
A lovely day, isn't it?
It's the most expensive, probably that. And we've done our Breland quests. So Zeal, we're up there. Next up is Determination. Okay, right, back to Willow Song. She's a lady. Head on down. Oh my god, what's that? Oh, Asphodel. Yeah, it's going to be about an hour and a half, this. Damn, I forgot about Asphodel. So much to remember.
Hello there.
This seems like a bit much. Are you sure Himlock gave you the right amount? No, don't tell me. I have a feeling Eldo's swap midge might have something to do with Himlock's generosity. I'm surprised at how earnest Eldo seems to be. Perhaps I shall give him a chance. A courtship might be just the thing to brighten my days. Tell him I'll consider his courting me, but he'll need to sell his dog, Winetta. I always come down with the sneezes whenever I'm around dogs of her breed, and it's really unbearable. Hurry back with his answer. Oh, I'm a whole of a flutter like a little hobbit girl. You can't get him to get rid of his dog. Oh, this is just unbelievable. Got to choose between your dogs, Eldo. That wasn't fair, was it? That wasn't fair. I apologise.
Oh.
Bad joke.
Whoa, it's me.
Sell Winetta? I can't. I've had Winetta since she were a pup. She's given me litter after litter of good strong pups. She's my prize dog. I can't sell her. She was a hobbit and I was a dog. She wouldn't sell me. I know it. If that's what Asphodel wants, tell her I can't. I can't do it. Looks like I won't ever be courting the widow Froghorn. Please don't think me ungrateful for what you've done, but I just can't lose my Winetta. Good on you. It's like this. Bloody sell your dog just so you can hold hands at a church social. It's outrageous. Just have to go without the pair of you.
A lovely day, isn't it?
What? He won't sell that dog? Now I want him courting me even more. What loyalty? And not even to a person. Oh, it's all going right in the end. You were right all along, Bimblin. Eldo Swatmidge might not be the most well-dressed hobbit in Staddle, or even the most well-spoken, but he's a good, hard-working, loyal fellow. Maybe someday there'll be a cure for the sneezes I get around that breed of dog, and then not even Winetta will keep me from my Eldo. Please go tell him at once. Back we go. Thank God he only lives round the corner. Otherwise it'd be about an 8-hour episode. Please let it be at an end.
I'm sorry. My thoughts went elsewhere.
Really? Eldo looks at Winetta. Did you hear that, Winetta? Asphodel said yes. Bimblin, I don't know if this is thanks enough for what you've done for me. Take this and know that I'll be everything I promised Asphodel and more. So we'll take that. Oh, something else has come up. Oh, my cryptic text. Nobody wants to buy cryptic text. The gits. Practically giving it away. I think I'll just sell it to. I'll sell it to Imlock. Right, hopefully we're near the end now. Bit longer than I thought. But if you hadn't been doing all the talking and reading out all the quests, it'd probably been, you know,
Hail,
about half an hour
friend,
quicker.
and well met.
Yes, these are just what I needed. This will take but a moment. The water was indeed poisoned, but the blossoms of these wildflowers will drive the poison away. Put it in your
Greetings,
bucket.
friend. Will you
Good.
lend me your ear?
You have brought the flowers I need. The evils of man tainted this water with poison. The power of nature will make it pure once more. Now return this bucket to Staddle and pour its contents into the well. The water inside will retain its curative properties and drive out any remaining poison. Be careful, these lands are wild and home to many dangerous beasts. Right, pick up your bucket. Up we go. Up we go. Back to Staddle. Sort the well out. I think it's this way. Yes. So that's it. The whole Staddle quest chain. Done in about 2 hours. But it is. It's a nice little town, Staddle, and it's not a bad set of quests. I enjoy doing them, as you may have noticed. So we'll go back, finish this off, and then we'll leave it there. All we've got to do then is the final bit of the Bree prologue quest. That won't take long, I don't think, he says. And we can have a little trot round Bree next time as well. Pick up a few quests. Okay, back to the well. There we are. Finish off with Longo.
Please, leave me to my sorrow.
After all that trouble, you just pour the dirty water back into the well? I don't understand. Longo sniffs the well water, then takes a sip. The water is sweet. Lily always told me we could trust Willasong, and it seems that she was right. I'll tell everyone the well is safe to drink from again. Thank you, Bimblin. And there we are. So we've got chasing Amdir and the report from Staddle, which I'll take off because we'll do all those to get. Oh no, we can do it. Yes, let's put all these in. Pipeweed, that's separate. Champion. Do that next time. Prologue's on. Ered Lewin. Yep, we can finish that one off. We can finish the introduction one off. And Bingo Boffin will be later, and so will Yondershire. Okay, so these are the ones that we'll crack on with next time. But until then, we'll get run over by somebody on a horse. Yep, until then, this is me, Catweasel, saying toodaloo. And Bimblin will do another trick for you. Bit of an handstand. Okay, everyone, see you next time.